Viva Raid! Viva Raid! Viva Raid! Yeah. Alright. This is more of a visual novel game, chat. Let me... Eh? Is there no voice? Don't tell me there's no voice. But the thing is, I cannot read Chinese, so... Ha! Ha! It's so loud! Yabai. Wait? It's so loud, but you cannot hear it. Hold on. Wait, chat. You can hear it now, right? Alright. Nice music. Yeah, because it was not the right chat. Right, let's go. Let's start. Let's start. Mac will translate well damn. What does it say? Start. Let's start, chat. Let's start right away. She's too short. Hey, wait. Setting. Language. English, please. Changing the language, yes. Content warning. Content warning, chat. Content warning. This game is not suitable for children. You agree that you're at least 13 years of age. I'm 5 years old. Now, this game contains some graphic scenes of violence. In the game, players can easily die. Chat! We have to survive. We have to survive. If you encounter a murderer, please call the police first. It's unrealistic to develop a romantic relationship with a murderer. This is a romance game. Okay. At least, the game is warning us. Just in case, you know? Just in case. Let's see. Ugh. Wait, never mind. That's me. I should have been more girly, like, ugh. With a severe headache, you wake up in an unfamiliar place. As you touch the bruise on the back of your head, it seems you were hit by something heavy before you lost consciousness. A heavy iron chain tied around your feet. Someone has trapped you here. You try to remember what happened before you lost consciousness, but you can't recall anything. Let's investigate the surroundings first. Right. Let me investigate the cell phone. No signal, of course. I might be in a remote place or underground. Where to investigate next? The meal? Let me investigate the meal. Near the door, there's a serving of spaghetti with a tomato sauce with a bottle of water. I love spaghetti. This reminds me of the Terroro game. Also, a round plastic fork that's completely harmless was thoughtfully attached. It's still warm. It feels like it was sent here not long ago. Where to investigate next? You know what? Let's investigate everything. The room is surrounded by 4 walls without any windows. It's weirdly clean up and no ashes or sand can be seen. Looks like it's a prison built by a germaphobe. Where to investigate next? Wall, cell phone, mattress. There's a mattress on the floor. The mattress feels really hard to lie on. Door. You peek through a keyhole, but you see nothing outside. I wonder where I am. Chat, let me know if the BGM is too big. Where to investigate? An office. Yep. What's the next move? What's the next move, chat? What is the next move if you are locked inside a basement? Sleep? Knock over the meal. No, I won't waste the meal. Listen, yell for help. I think listen is the best move, right? Like, you try to listen what's going on outside. Let's do listen, chat. You can't hear any sound other than your own breathing. The soundproofing in this room seems particularly good. Sleep. Yes, I will sleep. I will not yell for help. You lay on the bed. You try to sleep under this condition. Maybe it's the fatigue caused by nervousness, but you still fall asleep. You open your eyes after hearing some noises. He looks kinda young for a kidnapper. Your spaghetti will get cold. I wish we can eat. Hey, yo, hear me? A tall man wearing a mask is squatting on the ground and looking at us with his head tilted. He remains silent as if he's sizing up its prey. He points to the plate on the floor, like indicating that you should finish your meal quickly. Thinking that the strange man might have poisoned the meal, you shake your head in fear. He has a hot breath. Seeing you have no intention of eating, he looks quite distressed.
You can't die.
Hey, yo!
Not now.
Wait, I didn't know this game is a voice acting. He slowly speaks with a deep and steady
The freezer is full.
The freezer is full. What does that mean?
The freezer is full and there's no space for more. 7 days.
He pauses and thinks.
There won't be space until 7 days later. If you die now, you'll rot.
Damn, good to know. What do you mean? So I only have 7 days left to live? He nods and walks out of the door. Wait, you can't just leave me like this, please. Your cries can't stop the door from closing. Day 1, night. He went to Costco before stream. Lamau. Let's investigate the surrounding first. Let's investigate the meal. We have a croissant. We have a croissant and a drink. That croissant looks good. You peek outside from the keyhole. You can see the shadow of the man walking around. Seems to be busy with something. What is he doing? Sleep to end. Wait, can we investigate twice? Okay, never mind. I can make your voice like that. Ooh. Please try to improve your survival rate within 7 days. Day 2 morning. Okay, this is the time where let's investigate and look around. Empty plate and door. You check the keyhole. You seem to see something. You see that there's a vague figure at the end of the door. Observe quietly. Observe quietly, chat. We cannot just yell. You sense something wrong and realize what that is after narrowing your eyes. That is an artwork made of a human body, not a human. My bad. Wait. Gives me a heart attack, bro. Gives me a heart attack. Yeah. I'm okay. You hear the door open. You slowly push the door, and there's no trace of the strange man. First, you go into a room with a large freezer, sink, and operating table. Then you open another heavy door. You find yourself in a room full of glass display jars. The jars are all filled with specimens made from human body parts. It's like you're in an art museum. Could it be that he wanted to freeze me as a material for specimen artwork? Why did I read it like that? You're thinking. You're seeing this scene. Fall! Run away. Admire the artwork. Well, we got no choice, Chad. Like, we got no choice. We got no choice, but first one? You want me to pick the first one? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I had to admire the artwork if I want to leave. Nah? Okay, I trust you. What the hell are this sick stuff? So disgusting! Hello, Arya. Welcome! Welcome! You say all the curse words you can think of in your life. Putang ina! Bobogago! You raise your fist and smash it against the glass cabinet, but stop before your fist hits it. Your wrist is grabbed by someone. Lamau. Before you realize that the man is already standing behind you.
The last thing I welcome is an uneducated person like you.
He doesn't like the Filipino curse words, chat. He doesn't like it. I told you. Hi. You killed me, chat. He kills and he cleans up the scene beautifully. After dissolving you with a strong acid, he buries you in the garden. Bad end. You're not even good enough to be a material. Damn it. Oh, I don't have any save file. So I have to skip Okay. I'll skip everything. Yes. Sleep. Yes. I should have saved. Right. This is where. Observe quietly. Yeah. I know that. I wanna save. Yup. And chat, it's time, okay? It's time. Stop saying one again. We just got killed with one, chat. Are you serious? No. Admire the artwork. You look around and admire his work with relish. You look at them for 15 minutes straight.
Interesting.
I know it. You hear a voice coming from the corner. It turns out the man has been watching you from a blind spot behind the glass cabinet. I like them. They're so beautiful. What the hell? We're sick. But you know what? I appreciate our guts. Like, if she's doing this on purpose just to make him lower his guard, then she's doing great. The man goes silent with his head tilted for a couple of seconds after hearing your comment. He seems to be thinking about something.
Don't you consider it cruel or bloodthirsty to them?
No. Man, what a liar. No, I feel nothing at all.
You're such a weirdo.
Chat, call me a weirdo right now. You think, aren't you talking about yourself? After you have a tour in his display room, He locks you back in the small room you were in. You go to sleep to the end of the day. Weirdo! Wow! 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 Your survival rate increases. Oh, so they actually tell us if our survival rate increases. Let's save. Let's save every day. Until noon, you don't see breakfast or lunch being delivered. You're already starving. You're waiting for him to bring dinner. But what you get is not a dinner. Instead, you hear the door was open. A light shines through the crack of the half-open door, looking like an intriguing invitation. You open the door and walk into the light. You first arrive at the room with an operating table outside the door, but this time the operating table is not empty. Hello, Ikshi, welcome! Welcome! There's a defrosted human corpse. The man pops out of somewhere. He unties the iron chains from your feet and has a surgical knife in his hand.
First, where do you think the first cut should be?
Surgeon, chat, onegai. His voice tone sounds cold, like the kind of teacher who gives students hard questions on purpose. Let me save. I know that I should stab the corpse. Can't do it. What if I can't do it though? Like, what if I can't? Like, what if I'm acting like a weak girl, like a weak girl? Attack him with a surgical knife? I'm gonna die! So he thinks you want the bodies perfect. You have so many tools, you have to be dumb not to attack. What if he said, you cannot stab the corpse. It has to be in a pristine condition. Yeah, okay, can't do it. You can't hurt innocent people even if it's a corpse. But if you don't cut it, the man will know. You're just pretending to admire his artwork to survive. After struggling with your thoughts, you drop your knife in your hand and feet.
Pretending.
You were indeed pretending. Too soft-hearted. Okay, I wanna try if I attack him. You turn around quickly and try to stab him. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Pretending.
Never. Okay, Chad. Okay, stab the corpse. Maybe beautiful works always comes with some sacrifices. Without hesitation, you stab the abdomen of the corpse with a knife, but due to the lack of professionalism, the lines you cut are crooked and ugly. And this is when he gets close behind your back and holds your head. Ikshi, look at this Ikshi! Ikshi's your favorite part! You're both holding the surgical knife like you two are cutting cake together. His mine? Excuse me, Beans? With his hand, the lines you cut become smooth and clean. You can smell the ocean perfume on him due to how close you are. It seems to be sprayed to cover up the smell of the formalin. It should have been me! You can feel his warmth on your back, but his fingers are a little cold. He's focusing on cutting the corpse, and your hand keeps moving under his lead. He could have killed you or ignored you, but he didn't. You start to speculate on the purpose of his behaviors. Oh yeah, why did he kidnap us in the first place? Arya is down bad as well. Could it be that he wants someone who can ignore the cruelty in the process and understand him? You think. After the happy creative time ends, you're locked in a room you were in. You got to sleep to the end of the day. He's lonely. Man, gonna be a criminal. Until noon, you don't see breakfast or lunch being delivered. That's that's my tummy. Like, you're already starving. You notice there's something shining on at the corner. Who farted? Who farted? Huh? A key. It seems like the man accidentally dropped it last night. You open the door with the key. You go past the operating table with two spent creative time together last night. The display room. Then you discover that there is an unnatural uneven march from one wall to the corner. You find a trapdoor. After pushing the trapdoor, you see a normal basement storage room. At the corner of the storage room, you see a stair that goes up. It turns out that this is really an underground secret room, hidden layer by layer with a trapdoor. No wonder the sound of installation is so good. You walk up the stairs and see a heavy wooden board. You push it hard. What catches your eye is the interior of this cozy cabin. Then you realize the heavy wooden board you just pushed is in the back of a bookcase. You look around and find there are insect specimens everywhere in the cabin. And there's also a reindeer head specimen hanging on the wall. Why did I say hanging? Ikshi being down bad, horrendous. Calm down, Ikshi, calm down. Then you walk into the living room. You see a young man with a handsome face and pale skin lying on the sofa. Calm down, Ikshi. Do not attack him. Do not attack him. Do not... Ikshi, calm down. Let's save. The ocean-scented perfume and the faint smell of formalin emanates from his body. Calm down. It's him. He's the masked man who kidnapped you, but he's not wearing a mask this time. His sleeping face is a ferocious expression. His neck is sweating. He seems to be trembling. It looks like he's sick. At this time, you decide to... Well, I know that we could have escaped. But I want to try anyways. I want to see the ending. Like, what if we escape? Take the opportunity. No. I want to see what if we escape. If you don't run away now, then when? You open the door and find a forest with the heavy snow outside. You remember why you came here. You were traveling alone. In the evening, your car hit a deer on the forest road and then stalled. With no cell phone signals in the deep mountains, you walk into the door for 30 minutes until it got dark. Then you saw a light of a cabin in the forest and decided to ask the occupants for help. That's when you witnessed that scene. You witnessed a man wearing a mask dragging a corpse into a cabin, and unfortunately you were discovered by the man. You ran widely on the mountain road, but the man was more familiar with the terrain than you were, and he quickly got in front of you and knocked you out. Then when you opened your eyes, you were in the underground secret room. But this time, the man fell ill into the couch and there's no one to stop you. You cross the gate with confidence, but after you only take a few steps, a sharp pain hits your cough, and you look down the blood-red stain on the snow. Just now, you realize that there are a lot of bear traps placed around the cabin, and it was difficult for you to identify them because they were covered in snow. The unstoppable pain makes you fall towards the snow in front of you. So it doesn't matter! Oh no. So we have to take care of him. Yeah. Sure. We take care of a hot, handsome man. Let me drink. Hold on, chat. I wanna take a candy. I like mint candy, chat. What about you? I really like mint flavored candy. Kiss your forehead, yabai. You can't bear to leave him alone, so you reach out and touch his forehead. Whoa, so hot! I know. You try to find something that can cool him down. Let's investigate. Living room. The living room is spotlessly clean. Hello, Blue, welcome! Where to investigate next? The sofa. You don't think it's a good for patient to sleep on the sofa, but you can't move him with your strength. Where to investigate next? Okay, the specimen. It feels like he did them all. The workmanship of this specimen is exquisite. Where to investigate next? Photo frame. There's a photo frame of the shelf. It's a photo of him standing the entrance of the Judicial Mental Hospital. Mental hospital, I knew it. He's mentally ill. With a man in a doctor robe. Where? Okay. Cocoa powder. There is a jar of cocoa powder and a cup in it. Let's make him a cup of cocoa. Cocoa? Locked box. There's a box with the combination lock on the shelf. I don't know, sorry. And then investigate. We investigate everything, chat. You find some of his profile files in the bookcase. Name, Helen Otis. Gender, male. Birthday, October 1, 1980. So he's 44 years old now. What do you mean? 44 years old. Where to investigate next? The man. His expression is ferocious. He seems to be in pain. He's still having a fever. We investigate everything except for the locked box. Are you sure? Wait, I need to save. Yeah, because I made a hot cacao. And then lockbox. What if this is his birthday? 01 10. Wait, 01 10 80. Never mind. Incorrect password. 1980. Damn it! Helen Otis. Man, whatever, man. Put your birthday. Put my birthday? Are you sure? Try my birthday. Okay. Try September 20. Let's try 2109. Imagine that's scary. If that's the password, that's scary. And then the investigation, yeah. And then kitchen. The kitchen is spotlessly clean. Fridge. There are some cubes in it. This can cool down his body temperature. And cabinet. You find some clean towels in the cabinet. I can soak a towel in ice water and place it on the patient's forehead to cool him down. Yeah. You return to the living room, wring out the excess water from a towel soaked in ice water and place it on his forehead. His ferocious expression gradually softened. You once again notice his fair skin and long eyelashes and his slightly curly black hair. If you don't say he's the murderer, his sleeping face looks very harmless now. After a while, he woke up! He wakes up in the scent of your brewing cocoa and sit up in the couch. He looks a little shocked. Calm down, Ikshi, calm down! He looks around quickly and seems to understand. He seems to understand what's
Why are
going on.
you doing this?
It's his voice, bro. I want to ask
You
myself.
saw me faint and didn't choose to run away. You're such a weirdo.
Ikshi, you're such a weirdo, Ikshi. Is there anyone weirder than you in this house? Blue Blue, you're a weirdo too. You can't help but bitch about him. You seem to see the corners of his mouth rising slightly for a few seconds, then the atmosphere between you relaxes. He doesn't drink the cocoa you brewed for him. It seems that he's still a little wary of you. Can you tell me who you are?
Bloody Painter. That's the name they gave me for my modus operandi.
Why is he speaking like that?
If
Why is he
you
speaking
find
like
it
that?
difficult to pronounce, you can call me BP.
BP. BP. Even though what he told you was just a nickname, at least you know how to call him now. BP. Of course it's BP, yeah. Of course it's BP. Of course it's BP. After the brief conversation on the sofa, he does not lock you back in the underground secret room. Perhaps staying to take care of him when he fell ill was enough to prove that you won't run away. Really? Really now? You get up from the sofa and continue to look at the specimen decorations in the living room. He sits on the sofa, crosses his legs, pick up a book, and started reading. Yeah, okay, let's see.
By the way, you better not try to escape. There are traps all around the cabin, and only I know how to get in and out safely.
Not the pose! You sit on the sofa. Soon, a wave of sleepiness comes over you. Today, you fall asleep on the sofa in the living room, not in the cold underground secret room. Your survival rate increases. You see him busy cleaning in and out the house early in the morning. I'll come help too! After finished speaking, you pick up the rag and bucket and join the cleaning. But you can't really see where this almost spotless house needs to be cleaned. You're just taking a clean wet rag and wiping it out on a clean cabinet. Do you usually love cleaning that much?
It would soon be covered with a layer of dust.
Oh. Although it doesn't talk much, his tone and voice give you a gentle feeling and doesn't make you feel nervous. Ikshi! You climb up at the short ladder and wipe the high cabinets with the rag. With Raggy? With Raggy? Suddenly, a cockroach crawls out of the crack of the cabinet. You are so frightened that you lose the balance and fall backwards. You close your eyes, but what you get is not a pain of falling to the ground, but a warm feeling. You open your eyes, find that he's holding you like a princess. Like a princess. He catches you with the same old cold expression on his face.
Are you alright?
Perhaps to resolve the awkwardness, he asked. I'm alright. It was just a cockroach. Yeah, sure. Acting like you're... Hearing the words cockroach, he puts you down. He takes his two steps back from the cabinet you just swiped, and then says calmly,
Don't come near here yet.
Don't come near here yet?
It's
Why?
dangerous.
He can't help but chuckle at the thought of a murderer being afraid of cockroaches. Fine, whatever you say. The interaction just now makes you feel a little warmth from this cold murderer. Please kiss him! Not yet, not yet! At least you see more of his reaction than expressions. This is the rare relaxation you have felt in these intense days. He could have let you fall off the ladder, but he rushed over to catch you. Somehow, you feel that these few days are getting long. Maybe now you both have different ideas about each other when you originally had. It was only a clear relationship between a murderer who wanted to hunt and a prey who wanted to try not to escape, but now it's an extra layer of friendship, causing the interaction between you to have an indescribable sense of dissonance. Just when you pick up the old newspaper and prepare to wipe the windows, you find a police car parked on the road in the distance. Two police officers get out of the car and keep looking towards the cabin. At some point, BP is already behind you looking at the window with you.
Wait for a second.
Wait for a second. Wait. Okay. Hold on. Wait for a second, he said. And then he walks out of the door to talk to the police officers. Wait.
Is there anything I can help you with?
Are you Mr. Otis? Well, I need to charge my iPhone. Hold on. Are you Mr. Otis?
Yes, I am.
Yes, I am. Wait, never mind. Have you ever seen these people around here? The police takes out some photos from his pocket.
Have these people committed a crime and are running away?
No. These people are the missing people around this
I
area.
haven't seen them before, but wolves and bears often appear around here.
Bro, he's acting dumb. Can we check out your cabin?
Yes, come in.
BB behaves very kindly and politely. After speaking, he leads the way for the police officer.
Follow my footsteps.
Mizu, welcome! Mizu, welcome! What do you think of his voice? His voice is very, very deep. Very hot.
I placed some traps near the cabin to protect against wild wolves and bears. You don't want to step on them.
The police officers entered the house to see you. Hello, this is...
An old friend who came to visit me recently.
You greet the police officer with a smile and a nod. At the same time, the police officer quickly looks through the missing person's photos on his hand. Then he puts the photo back into his pocket. It seems that your disappearance has not been discovered by anyone yet. You stand next to the bookcase, blocking the entrance to the secret room. After searching around, the police find something unusual. Find nothing unusual and leave. You can have him. I only sip for hot anime woman. His trust in you increases. Today, you sleep on the couch in the living room instead of the icy cold basement. Half asleep, you hear the sound of someone approaching. When you notice it, this person seems to be very close to you. He's gonna kiss us! He's gonna kiss us! You pretend to be asleep, and the person just looks at your sleeping face quietly. The man stretched his hand and take it back as just he's about to touch your hair. Tisk! Tisk! He turns around and leaves. You see him busy in the kitchen for a while. Then breakfast is served in front of you. I always love food art. I always love food art. There's a piece of toast with just the right crispiness on the large round plate, a poached egg on the top of the toast, and some lettuce salad. The plating looks delicious. The drink is a cup of fresh brewed hot cocoa. The cutlery he gives you is still a round plastic fork with no offensive features. You sit at the dining table and start eating, while he sits on the chair opposite to you and flips through a book. What book are you reading? It's still snowing outside, and listening to the squeaking sound of the fireplace, the atmosphere in the cabin is particularly comfortable. As long as you ignore the fact that you are in the same room with the murderer who kidnapped you, everything is really relaxing. Calm down, Messiah! Heading to bed? Bye-bye, Mac. Bye-bye. Have a great sleep. Thank you for helping me, the Helltaker. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow. Jonch, Revolshua. Yeah, bye. You're Joshua's knight? Wait, never mind. You're Joshua's, how do you call that? Lackey. You're Joshua's lackey. You look at him who is full of mysteries, and some questions arise in your mind, and you decide to ask loudly is so stupid. Ask loudly is stupid, so we're gonna ask quietly, carefully, not quietly, carefully. Can I ask you a question?
What is it?
What book do you usually read? Pick up the book next to you and read it. What work are you going to use me for? About potted plants. What book do you usually read?
Usually, I would read some anatomy and taxidermy books, but today is different.
What are you reading today? What are you reading today?
Show.
What is a Truman Show?
The whole world that the protagonist lives in, including himself, is all just someone's creation. Everything that happens is watched by the audience, and there is no privacy at all. But he is completely unaware that he is in such a large theater.
Bro, that's so embarrassing. So that means every time I do an embarrassing action, someone knows.
Very ridiculous, right? I can't imagine this to happen in reality, or to me. If our world was like the Truman Show, how would the audience view the current situation?
He's talking a lot. Must be unforgivable. Must be unforgivable. Must be excited. Chat. Excuse me. Help. Must be excited. Must be unforgivable. I want to say must be excited, but like he will think I'm a weirdo. More of a weirdo. But maybe that's what he needs, right? Maybe that's what he needs. A weirdo.
Excited? Why?
They may be attracted by your charm and wanted to be killed by you.
Incomprehensible. But what a bunch of weirdos with good taste.
It's hard to tell from his poker face whether he's seriously boasting or joking. See? See? About potted plant. Let me save first. Hold on. I saw many potted plants on the shelf in the living room, but why are they all withered?
I have tried my best. I don't know why they always die.
Oh my god. Pick up the book next to you and read it. You pick up the book next to you and start flipping through. It's a book about the possibility of having completely opposite version of yourself in a parallel world. If there's a complete opposite version of you, what do you think it would be like?
Oh, that book. Let me think. Probably a guy wearing a burgundy coat and always having a smile on his face.
Why is it a burgundy coat?
Because I like blue. If he is the opposite of me, he should like red, right?
I see. I guess? What What work are you going to use me for? You ask bravely. He looks up at you for a moment.
I was going to make you into some kind of doll at first.
That's messed up. That's messed up.
Your eyes are beautiful, but if they are left alone, they'll become rotten and sunken. So I would like to dig your eyes out and put them in a glass jar and soak them in formalin to preserve them. Glass beads will be placed in the empty eye sockets to replace the eyes. You look very pleasing to the eye, so I would also like to keep the head intact.
Thanks for the
You're
compliment.
welcome.
Why did he say at first? Has his mind changed? You're curious, but you don't have the guts to ask any further. Let me save this first. I'm too scared to mess up. End of conversation. Yeah, end this conversation. Noon. It's noon time. To thank you for making breakfast for me today, let me make lunch in return. He frowns at you with an expression. Are you out of your mind? Don't worry. You said there are traps outside the house. Only you know how to get in and out normally. Even if I resist you with a knife, I can't escape.
Okay, but I'll keep an eye on you. Don't try anything stupid.
Great. As for what to cook and the ingredients, well, a bad idea flashes through your head, and curiosity makes you ask, do you eat human flesh?
No, why would I do that? I just use human bodies as materials for making art, and I never think about eating them.
I see. I thought you murderers all had some degree of cannibalism.
Let's put it this way. Do you eat paint and painting tools? Just because I kill people to use as materials to make works doesn't mean I will eat them. Also, I'm different from those who have fun committing a crime and kill purely for the sake of killing.
I'm different, he said. He said, I'm different, chat.
Don't confuse me with that kind of unprincipled guy. I wouldn't do anything unless necessary.
I'm not like any other murderers.
You are here only
Calm
because
down.
you witnessed the crime scene.
Messiah, Ikshi, Blue, calm down. I see. After hearing this, you decide to cook a human meat dish is crazy. You look at the ingredients in the refrigerator. There are eggs, tomatoes, white rice, and some curry powder on the shelf. Okay, I've decided. You turn on the oven and start to cook. BP watches the entire production process rather than worrying about you escaping. He's more worried about you blowing up the kitchen. Yeah, look at that, Chad. I make some really good curry rice. He stares at the omelette rice without saying a word. Don't worry, there's no poison. Weren't you watching the entire process? He starts to move after you finish speaking. He takes a spoonful of omelette rice and pushes it in his mouth. Whoa! What do you
It's
think?
surprisingly quite delicious.
Of course. What's wrong?
Nothing. It's just that no one has cooked for me for a long time.
So what, you're touched? He's blushing! He's blushing. Look at that. Look at that, chat. You see that red lines over there? He's blushing. I can make more if you like. He had a fairly pleasant afternoon. Late at night.
Hey!
You are woken up from your sleep by the man. He's so close. His face is close to you and his blue eyes are staring at you. Oh, what's wrong? You sit up on the couch and drop your eyes.
Got to go.
Gotta
I've
go?
noticed something unusual about the number of police cars patrolling nearby recently. They must have some relevant evidence and are doubting it. It is very likely there is an ambush outside. It's snowing heavily outside now, and I think it's time to leave now. Come with me or not, it's your choice.
Ooh, let's save. Let's save. But he gave me a choice though. How nice. He actually gave us a choice. I thought it's not gonna... I thought it's... Wait, but if we stay, we're gonna be the one getting charged, you know? If we stay, we're the one getting charged with all the basement shit. Yeah, I am gonna get arrested. I have to go with him. What do you want me to do? I'll keep him safe. I'm fine with both choices, but I need you to look me in the eyes and tell me, what do you prefer me to do? You stare at his eye. He hesitates to speak and looks away. Looks like he's thinking about something. Hold his hand! Hold his hand! Hold his hand! Oh my god, there's a timer! Did you see that? Did you see that? There's a timer! You notice that his ears are flushed, and this unexpected reaction makes you want to tease him a little bit. What do you prefer me to do?
I prefer
After a moment of silence, he slowly speaks.
that you come with me.
He tries hard not to look you in the eyes and speak his
We'll
thoughts.
set off early tomorrow morning. Follow my footsteps.
Why did you wear that mask, bro? That mask is so scary. Why can't you just run away normally? You follow the shoe prints he leaves on the snow and finally succeed in avoiding the many traps around the cabin. Just as you are walking through the forest, you hear movement behind you. Freeze! Oh crap. You ignore it and keep running forward. Bang! A gunshot shoots across the sky and you feel a pain in your left calf. You are shot. He turns to look at you as if he's considering whether to leave you. Run! You yell at him, but he approached you. And he holds you in his arm. You feel the warmth on your forehead. What? What? He kisses your forehead. What? Excuse me? Excuse me, my left calf is shot. Excuse me? My left calf is shot. You feel time freezes at this moment. The kiss is almost like a goodbye. Then he leaves you and runs forward, disappearing to the heavy snow. You are later taken back to the office for questioning. You say throughout the process that you were the victim. On that note, you're not lying. You don't reveal any unnecessary details. Since there is no relevant evidence to prove that you are the accomplice, the police can only release you after a long period of interrogation. After that... This is my room? Bro, my room is so good. 2 years passed. Now you live in a cheap... What do you mean the cheap little apartment? Tell me this is a cheap little apartment. Tell me this is a little cheap apartment. What the hell? Bye-bye, Thorn. You live in an ordinary life. Happened 2 years ago. Wait, Today is Halloween and every household nearby has put some thought into making decorations. But for you, it's just another day at work. When you return to your apartment after getting off work in this evening, the strange thing is that as soon as you open the door, you feel the gust of wind. You remember that you closed the window before going out. Just when you're about to close the window, you find a gift left by someone at a table next to the windowsill. A red rose. You don't know why, but you have a feeling that BP has been here. Every Halloween after that, you receive a rose at your residence. It's like a once-a-year greeting. Although he says nothing, the rose seems to tell you everything. Although you have a certain similarities You, you are two people from different worlds after all. Perhaps living your own life is the best outcome for the both of you. Oh! Red because he wants to change? Yo! That's kinda good, no? Let's load this one. Come with me or not is your choice. I'm gonna stay. I want to stay and live a normal life. You think that this crazy journey should not go on
Okay,
anymore?
I understand.
Let the time run out. Okay. Suddenly his face moves closer to you just when he's about to touch you. He takes a piece of cloth and covers his mouth and nose hard. After struggling for about 2 or 3 minutes, your consciousness gradually becomes blurred. When you open your eyes, you're back in the basement again. You are tied to a chair and you can't move your body. You try to break free, but you fail. You hear someone's footsteps getting closer to the door. The door opens. He walks in slowly, holding something behind his back. He moves closer and closer to you until he's at your ear. You can hear his breathing and your own heartbeat. You close your eyes out of fear. You can feel that he's scratching your skin slowly with the back of the knife, and the cold metal stimulates your nerve. What? Hold on. Is this a wet pad or what? His palm is holding the back of your neck through his gloves, as if he's studying your face and thinking about where to cut it. Fear boils inside you, tears filling your eyes unconsciously. Suddenly, he fiercely holds up the back of your neck, forcing to look at him in the eyes. Bro, I'm reading a wet pad. He slowly speaks a soft tone in your ear.
If you stay here, you might reveal my information to the police. The risk of keeping you alive is too high. But even if I say I want you to come with me, a normal person like you will leave me one day eventually. I quite like you, and if it's you, I would like to turn you into a work and put you somewhere I can see you every day. It's you who made me realize that I might be more selfish than I thought. Don't worry. I'll saw your head off as material for artwork and visit you every day. Thank you for spending these few days with me. I felt quite at ease. We'll have more time to spend together in the future.
Oh, hell nah! Oh, hell nah! Now you can neither feel or think. Everything becomes dark. Oh my god, that's so scary. But this is us. He finds a new place after he takes your head and leaves the cabin. Eyes reveal. And carefully makes your head into a specimen and your eyes are replaced with glass beads. You are made into a beautiful but also creepy doll, and he visits you often. You became his favorite work. You are with him forever in the form of art. That's a good end. Come with me or not is your choice. Okay. We're gonna go with him, but
I prefer
do nothing.
if I take you with me, you might become a burden in the process. But if I don't take you, it will be even worse if you reveal my information to the police.
He calmly analyzed the
So you
situation.
might as well come with me.
Okay, does this have anything to do
Follow
later?
my footsteps.
Yup. Freeze. And then... You feel the pain on your back. The hand he's holding you around with a sharp blade. He pierces your butt. What? You choose to follow because he and I are the same kind, or I want to follow him. You wake up from a nightmare and you are lying on a comfortable bed. You look around and find yourself in a cozy-looking room with the specimens hanging on the wall. Hey, we're alive?
Are you alright?
The man asks as he opens the door. I'm alright. 2 years after that night 2 years ago, even after you were shot in the leg, the two of you continued to run forward in the snow. Fortunately, the wind and snow were strong enough to cover up their whereabouts. So you were not caught up. After that, you came to another remote mountains area and rented another
If
cabin
you're
to settle
fine,
there.
get up quickly. I will need your help in today's creation.
Yes, teacher! Yes, teacher!
Bring me the bone saw. Iron in the blood will trigger a luminal reaction. Any area with bloodstains outside should be wiped with hydrogen peroxide at least 3 times. Wiping blood-stained areas with hydrogen peroxide reduces the luminescence.
Shifu and
But when
Sensei!
it's dark, it still glows obviously to the naked eye. So, try not to leave bloodstains anywhere other than the basement. Good girl. You're learning fast.
At least he called me a good girl. And at night, in a place where people can see you create creations that are outraged by both human and gods, the paranoia of art, the clean and neat killing methods, the cautious and intelligent thoughts, the neat and invisible crime scenes. You're obsessed with everything about him, and he's the person you long to follow. You long to become the second him under his leadership. He's a good mentor rather than pampering his discipline, prefer to guide his leader freely. You have become a pawn in his power for him. You'll do anything until an accident occurred while committing a crime. His legs were permanently injured and he could only walk with his crutches. Since then, he is already in his 40s and is tired, but you feel that the trace of time makes his elegance even more charming. Damn! Just when you think the bloody painter's evil deeds has come to an end.
I have nothing left to teach you.
Sensei, what do you mean
You
by
seem
that?
to like this mask very much. I don't think I'll use it anymore, so I'll give it to you. What to do next is up to you.
Gives his mask to you. You look at the mask in your hand. You seem to understand the meaning of the teacher's word. You think of yourself, maybe if your encounter with him years ago was just for this moment. I won't disappoint you, Sensei. The legend continues. Master and this... But I don't want him to be the master. I want to be like the other option.
I prefer.
And then do nothing, right? We do nothing.
So you might as well
And
come
then-
with me.
Yeah, this is a good end,
Follow
apparently.
my footsteps.
And then we're gonna and then you realize because he and I are the same kind. Let's see this one. You wake up in a nightmare, you're lying in a comfortable bed. You look around, okay.
Are you alright?
The man asks as he opens the door. I'm alright. 2 years after that. Okay. This is the same.
I heard someone talk very frequently in her sleep.
I was just having a nightmare. Hey,
Don't
yo!
worry. There's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing more dangerous than me here.
He's right. If you're just an ordinary person, you should be worried about the murderer living under the same roof as you now, rather than having a nightmare. But you're not an ordinary person. You are as cold-blooded and emotionless as him. You two are equally evil, but this makes you both find a sense of belonging in the other. Living with the others makes him feel uncomfortable at first, but living with a crazy person like him doesn't make him feel uncomfortable, because you can always quickly know what the other person is thinking, and you also know clearly that the other person's boundaries is. You live under the same roof, but you don't interfere with each other. Stop edging us. He continues to commit crimes, and you sometimes participate on a whim. You have each other's by the short hairs, and you know that if you expose each other's crime to the public, then you will be finished too. So you more or less cover each other. You have a strange symbiotic relationship where you sometimes dislike each other and sometimes deceive each other. But you always have the absolute trust in each other. Two madmen keeping each other company. Yeah, so it's a toxic relationship. What if we don't do anything though? What if we don't do anything? Hottest ending?
I prefer.
Wait, no. No. I was button smashing. You what? Go with him. Then
I prefer.
let's let the timer run out.
If I take you with me, but if I don't take you, it will be so you might as well come with me.
Okay, it's time.
Follow my footsteps.
Freeze. Right. Ah. So it doesn't matter.
Are you alright? I heard someone talk very frequently.
Alright. Yeah.
There's nothing more dangerous than
But-
me here.
Okay. I think the last ending is when you are able to open the wait, there's like an unopened box. There's like an unopened box earlier. Maybe I should search what's the password. Bloody painter, locked box code. Is there? Jumping into the bear trap was the smartest move? Can escape? Hold on. I think it's like in the living room, right? In the living room. So, shelf. Lockbox. I'm stupid, chat. I tried his birthday right earlier, but it didn't work because I forgot it was month first. V2F. What does that mean? What does that mean? Wrong format. So it couldn't help us. Never mind. Some sort of code. Let me see the comments. When you open it, it gives you a code. I honestly have no idea to use it, but let me know. It's a YouTube link. What? That's a YouTube link? Oh my god. I got bamboozled. Chat. Alright, I think that's it for the game. Very hot game. Let me... How do you exit? It's where he kisses us? No, they kiss us. Sadly, he didn't kiss us. You know what? His voice is hot. It makes you brrrr. I like the one where he's on his 40s. No kiss? No. Probably behind the scene. Probably. I can't do that voice consistently because I cringe. Eh? Why cringe? Because it will feel like you're a Discord daddy. We all simped. Yeah. Thank you everyone. Thank you for watching it. It's free on Steam, by the way. It is free. So if you want to play it yourself and hear his voice in like without me, you hear him in like in your headphones. You can download it yourself. Thanks for the 2 streams. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I never thought the Helltaker would take it 2 hours off me, which sucks because I thought it would be like short, but never mind. Bye bye everyone. Thank you so much for watching. This is Viva. Thank you so much for Messiah, Ikshi, Blue Beads, 8-bit, Mitch, Ikshi. Thank you so much, 8-bit, for the $5. Really appreciate it. What do you want me to do? You want me to not remember that you gave me wrong advices to riz girls every time, or what, 8-bit? Bye bye Zen, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye Brinksy, bye bye. Did I miss anyone? Bye bye Melody. I'm most likely changing my name to Trench. Oh, okay. So if I see Trench next time, it's Messiah. Bye bye. Have a great night. Have a great day, everyone. Atu. Bye bye Mizu. Bye bye.